Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce here with you as we get ready for a little NBA action on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us for this Memorial Day broadcast.
And the players getting together for a little chat as we're just about ready to get going here. Game 4 of this Eastern Conference Finals is up for grabs. The series will either go to a tie, 2-2, or a lopsided 3-1 lead. For 2K Sports, Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And a trip to the NBA Finals is on the line. It's Indiana and the Miami Heat. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on Roy Hibbert.
Well, he really anchors their defense. You know, his teammates can lean on him. They know that he's going to be in the right spot. He's so smart, so skilled. Really the complete package at the defensive end of the floor.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember it. He sends them into the stands to make a point.
You look at Miami, a critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. A win or a loss tonight can have a dramatic effect on the outcome of this series.
Yeah, it's a huge game. I mean, every game in the playoffs is big, Kevin, but this one just feels big from an emotional standpoint. You get the victory, you go up 3-1, and you have a virtual stranglehold on the series.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose this one. That's my opinion. I mean, not here at home. Come on now. It would completely change the outlook of the series. I mean, they did so well to swipe that home court advantage, and you don't want to give it right back.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Chalmers nails both of them. And now just over a minute played here in the first. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. He told me this is as close to being a must-win game as you can possibly get. He said we can't afford to go down 3-1. It would just make things so hard on us. We've got to do whatever it takes and find a way to even this series up. We'll see if they can come through tonight, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And here's Stevenson. Shane Battier getting his 3 to go. And George, here we go. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Paul George with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Drops in the tray. George has got 8 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here's Chalmers. Passes it to Bosch. Back to Chalmers. Dishes to LeBron. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. LeBron's got his first points of the night.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Hibbert kicks to Hill. Outside, George. They get it again. Here's West. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and to get the putback.
Miami's checked in for the Pacers. LeBron drives in, gets it to go. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys. Wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Hill kicks to George. It's back to Hill. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Heat have gotten only one of their first 6 shots to fall today. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, and in the end, it wasn't even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the floor.
Boy, they were locked in and ready to roll, and offensively, they just had a rhythm that was impressive.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And Cole kicks to Lewis. Feeds to Allen. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
He dishes it to Stevenson. 1:03 left in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
For Miami, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Anderson outside. There's the feed to Jones. Lewis on the way. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And Turner kicks to Watson. Stevenson. Rocket 6. Deflected. Outside Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. And Luis Scola, the bucket, and the assist from Mahaney. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Anderson passes to Cole. Back to Anderson. Allen outside. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Indiana out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Game 5 of the Western Conference.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Lewis is out there with James Jones. Then it's Allen. Then it's Norris Cole. And it's Anderson in at center. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Cole kicks to Lewis. Allen outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Allen's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Miami.
One of the great shooters in the history of the game. I mean, Ray Allen is just amazing with that deep range. Incredible accuracy. And he can also put the ball on the deck a little bit once or twice, pull up jump shots, get to the foul line. Allen's just one of the most consistent scorers we've had in the game for a long time.
And he's rehearsed that motion for so long. It's automatic. I mean, it's something he can do in his sleep. He doesn't even think about the situation or the defender. He eyes his target and lets it fly.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Allen. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Allen's got 7.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Ian Mahaney. He feeds it to Stevenson. There's the dish to Hibbert. Gets it to go. Hibbert's got his first bucket in this one.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Lewis dishes to Cole. Ray Allen is on the wing. Right side, Jones. Pulls up. And Scola pulls it down. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Turner passes to Watson. Stevenson. Target from three-point range.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
And the basket good. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead. Heat on offense. And the Heat call time here. Lewis kicks to Jones. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by Jones. Pacers leading by 4. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Kicks to Watson. No one near him. And again, it's Indiana converting.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
That's good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside Turner. He kicks it to Watson. He passes to Stevenson. Scola dishes to Stevenson. Watson pass to Stevenson. Feeds it to Scola. Second chance shot. And Hibbert with the nice inside bucket. Hibbert's got 4 points this quarter.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
The pass to Allen. Dishes it to Anderson. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Both free throws good from Anderson. 1:21 left in the second quarter. And Turner kicks to George. Wade with the defensive effort.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
I'll tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year, the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Here's Turner, and the 3 ball is good. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, LeBron. The Pacers making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in, and both free throws good for LeBron.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
But, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And George, here we go. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here's Wade. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 8 seconds left now here in the second. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Wade. The shot no good. And the first half ends in a close one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
A special
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
How about the opening half of basketball? He played so much riding on this game, and he came out and took immediate control.
And that's part of what makes him special. In big games, he lays it all out there. He wants to be the one to win it or lose it for him.
On the court for Indiana. Down low, Weston Hibbert. At the 1 and 2, George Hill and Lance Stevenson. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Bosch, covered by Hibbert. Shot clock at 6. Bosch, that's good. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Hill kicks to George. Shoots from 12. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Pacers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And George drops them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
The Heat trail by 3. LeBron sets the screen for Wade. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. LeBron James second.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Wade misses. Indiana leading by 3. Here's George. And he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. Well, we should keep an eye on him because normally he's good for 1 or 2 highlight reel dunks. I mean, this guy can absolutely fly.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Here's Chalmers. Right around a minute and a half. Play here in the 3rd quarter. It's stolen by Hill. Throws it up high. The shot by George, no good.
Tried to get a little too fancy with that one.
Unless the alley-oop is going to be uncontested on both ends of the play, you're better off avoiding it.
And that is good. And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Bosch passes to LeBron. Back to Bosch. T-Wade on the wing. Pass to Bosch. 6 to shoot. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
The Heat have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Pacers leading by 3. Hill dishes to West. And again, it's Indiana.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
And Chalmers kicks to Wade. And he's going up to the alley-oop. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Outside, George. It's back to Hill. Outside, George. And the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
LeBron, good. LeBron's got 12.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try and get his club out of this hole.
West can hit, and David West gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat trail by 4. Baixe, the screen. Wade passes to LeBron. Looks for Baixe, gets it to him. Got it. Good job in the low post. Baixe has got 11 points here in just the second half.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
The three from George. And the Pacers another 3.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Wade dishes to Chalmers. Chalmers gets the pick from Baixe. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. Hill kicks to Stevenson. And the 3 off target.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
George takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Hill against Chalmers. He dishes it to Wade. Chalmers. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. And stolen by Chalmers. Can't hit. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Pacers up by 4.
Western Conference.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Boy, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been reining in those threes.
LeBron playing down low with Baixe. D-Wade, the 2, with Ray Allen at the 3. And it's Cole in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Mahinmi passes to George. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Chris Anderson is checked in for the Heat. Hill kicks to Watson. The feed to George. From outside the arc. That's good. George has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pacers.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the 3-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Cole dishes to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Baixe hits the pick for Allen. The 3. Shot is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. West comes in for Luis Stoll. And George drops them both. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Chalmers with it. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And, yeah, another turnover, and we've seen this a lot today. I mean, this team has not brought it. No focus, no energy. That's why they're getting blown out. Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
And George, here we go. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. That'll put Paul George on the line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for him here in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into it.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk talk gets him going.
Thanks again, Doris.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Time called here. Indiana decides to chalk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body, and I think we ought to drink some Gatorade here, too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
Stevenson passes to Hibbert. Stolen by Allen. He feeds it to Chalmers. Unloads from 9. Again, the Heat good for 2.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
The Heat trail by 7. LeBron kicks to Allen. Inside to Bosch. Lets it go from 14. That is good. Bosch has got 13 points in the second half. And George, here we go. Shot from 6. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Well, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Hibbert dishes to Hill. George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Chalmers.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Timeout called the Pacers. They lead by 1. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Ray Allen. Hill kicks to George. George double teamed. It's back to Hill. George. Covered by LeBron. George passes to Hill. And again, unable to change momentum here. Wade dishes to Chalmers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
That certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Chalmers against Hill. They double him with West. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. Rebound by Mario Chalmers.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and you got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward. This is exactly what happens when you allow Chris Bosh to get going.
The 3 from George. It's good. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Chalmers against Hill. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Can't finish it. It's in!
Late reaction from the defense, and he's almost going to make good on that.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Hill.